G'day guys, Yosti from Iron Edge here. Utilising Olympic lifting as part of your training program will give you tremendous benefits to strength, power and speed. Not to mention some great gains to sporting performance and athletic performance as well. Which is why you'll find athletes at the top of their sport are all utilising Olympic lifting. The only problem with Olympic lifting is it puts tremendous force and pressure upon barbells and bumper plates. And as strong as we can make those bars and plates, you can't make them indestructible because of those inherent forces associated with Olympic lifting. Now this is why Iron Edge has brought out the 50mm dual density rubber tile. This guy is aimed at minimising the amount of forces exerted on those barbells and plates, which will extend the life of those barbells and plates. The Iron Edge 50mm dual density rubber tile is available in two colours. You've got your terracotta and you've got your grey. Now, as the name suggests, this tile consists of two different types of rubber. You've got 10mm of high density rubber at the top to protect the tile. Then underneath that, you've got 40mm of lower density rubber, which is designed to absorb shock and reduce noise. Now, built into the design of the tile is a series of channels underneath the tile. Now, what this does is it enhances the shock absorption quality and the noise reduction quality of the tile. Now, this tile is 500mm by 500mm, and it's not only a very cost-effective way of protecting those barbells and bumper plates, but it also has a series of handy other uses as well. The 50mm tile is a pretty solid tile, but remember it's designed to minimise and absorb shock. So if you lift on this tile, granted it's very effective and you can lift on this tile relatively well, but remember if you're lifting heavy and you're wanting to get into some serious ollie lifting, then it will reduce the amount of force and power production that you can create if you do lift on this tile. Now, bearing that in mind, one of the best ways to utilise these tiles is to set yourself up a mini platform, because remember these tiles sit 50mm above the ground. If you do set them up and you stand in the middle of them, they're 50mm higher and they're going to reduce the range of motion that you have. So one of the best ways to do this is build up a layer of plywood to 50mm and then stick the tiles on the outside. That way you've created yourself a very cheap and effective platform for lifting on. Also too, just bear in mind you might want to put an outer rim just to border the tiles, just to stop them from moving around. Needless to say, they've also got a relatively low bounce quality to them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a clean and a squat jerk just to give you an idea of the kind of bounce that you get out of these tiles. Then from here, when I drop the bar, you'll notice it doesn't really kick up that much. There's a bit of bounce there, but relatively speaking, it really doesn't kick back that much, which is pretty amazing considering how much shock it actually takes out. Also too, you heard it's not that noisy. So this is absolutely perfect for setting up at home, in garages, or if you want to protect floors, these tiles are absolutely perfect. Granted, the tile's great for absorbing force on those ollie lifts, but they're also great for box deadlifts, Romanian box deadlifts, elevated lunges, depth lunges, rack pulls, single leg kettlebell snatches, single leg kettlebell cleans, and also it can be a great way for incrementally raising the height of box squats and also incrementally raising the height for those box jumps as well. All in all, the 50mm dual density rubber tile is a great insurance policy for protecting those bars and plates and also those floors. It's also very effective at minimising noise, which makes it perfect for those garage gyms, those home setups and studios. For more information about the 50mm dual density rubber tile, don't forget to check out ironedge.com.